Good morning, everybody, and welcome to one camera fewer today. I don't know what's up with it, but you get side camera today. That's all you get. It doesn't want to work, and I don't have time to troubleshoot, so this is what you get today. So hopefully that's fine. Because, tough if not. Definitely going to start with an easy spin right now. I definitely think I'm running my legs on empty right now. I've just been pushing them and pushing them. This week I might need to look at taking it a little bit easier for the week. We'll see. I think I'm starting to hit a wall. My legs just aren't recovering right now, so it'll be a good chance to kind of back off for a little bit, because next weekend's tiny races I think will be an hour earlier, which I don't know if I want to do that right away. The reason I'm doing tiny races today is because I get a route badge for every single one of them I finish, which sounds pretty sweet. It's a win in my book. I will say I don't like how high my heart rate is to start. That's concerning. 144 in zone 1 is real high. So, okay, there we go. A little bit lower, but I want to keep seeing that come down. That's way higher than it should be. Thanks, Hubert. So we're just going to spin for a little bit, see if that comes down. Because I don't want to push until it comes down. Basically wake the body up first. And then we'll thrash it. It's not really good to push when your body hasn't really woken up. It does not respond well to that. We'll just ease it in. But we're going to do the tiny races regardless, just because it's faster versions of route badges than I'll ever get, so. And there's 4 of them. So that's 7 New York routes I'll have done by the end of today. Next week I think we do 2 more. So I think one of the major ones left will be Forget About It, which I want to forget about it. I want to think about it. I feel like I'm going to have to do that as a group ride. I'm not going to want to do that solo. I won't do it banded, but I'm going to want a group ride for that. Because that's not going to be enjoyable to do solo. That's going to be rough. Okay, I think I know. I'm looking at my sound mixer and I'm like, what is peaking? Not that you guys hear it, but I think I know what it is. I'm just like confirming in my own head. Trying to make sure I know. I think it's the music in my ears that you guys don't hear. Alright, heart rate has flattened a little bit, but it's not going down, which I don't like. Would like it to go down a little bit. I'd like to go below 140. For zone 1, I should be 130-ish. So I'm about 10 BPM high. So, like I said, Not going to really do any pushing until I see it come down a little bit. I'm only going to agitate things if I don't. Of course, as it keeps going up. Yeah. That's making me think I've been over pushing. And my heart rate's like, you're an idiot. Rebuild time, buddy. Rebuild. Which is probably true, honestly. But I can't pass up getting easy route badges. I say easy, I mean the racing isn't going to be easy, but... Alright. Ease slightly for Taylor. Taylor's a lot further back than I thought they were. Alright, there's heart rate coming down. That's good. Will it stay down? So if I can get it to settle around 130, I'll jump up a pace group. Because I haven't really changed my effort that much. Going back up a little bit. And I should mention, I'm not like consciously trying to sit here in breath control, because that's not useful. I want to legitimately see. Because there's no way I'm going to be doing breath control in the tiny races. It's not going to happen. So, I want to let it ride naturally. And make sure it's responding correctly. Definitely close to hitting a training peak. Is what it looks like. Based on lack of heavy-duty recovery and my heart rate starting high. So. Something to keep note of. It is almost 10 BPM lower than the start though, so. A pretty good indicator. Maybe for like the last 5 minutes or something, I'll jump up a pace group. Because I know this is not remotely close to the pace we'll be going, but it's just, if my heart rate's spiking and I go and do a little bit of harder effort, I'll just actually start tapping into lactic acid, which is dumb. So, it's one of those times where it's just better to listen to the body and let the body kind of guide you, instead of doing things by the book. It's also why it's good to know your heart rate zones. And know what's normal for you. Because anything over 140 in zone 1 is... that's high. That is very high. Like, my resting is 60, 65, somewhere in there. So, just to be in zone 1, not really pushing much wattage and to be over 140 is not great. So... play it by ear, let the body warm in. But still try to make sure I'm maintaining my cadence and things like that, so I'm not artificially changing exactly how my body normally works. That doesn't help either. Then you're just kind of changing variables. But it's definitely settling at a much flatter line, so that's good. Still a little high, but nowhere near what it was. Oh, I say that as it climbs. Go figure. Yeah, that tracks. My body likes to prove me wrong. Alright, now it's settled again. Just being a punk. Alright. Where are you? Oh, goody. Only the best place. So, now I should expect my heart rate to climb a bit. Go figure. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid the other day when I jumped in with this group. Is that people? Yep. It's a people. I do think he will smoke me today. A, he's done recon. B, I'm going downwards in form, he's going up in form. So, I have a feeling I will be on the back foot today. That's basically all of the indicators are showing that, which is fine. It's natural progression of form. You don't keep it. It's the constant fight of ups and downs. It's very much 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. At least, it's a healthy way to do it. You can try to force your body to keep form, but that's where injuries come in. Push your body past what it's willing to do. In the sake of quote-unquote gains, you will have losses. For sure. You will not have constant gains. Well, you might for a little bit. But eventually your body's going to quit on you. Alright, looks like heart rate is settling out, which is good. So, that worked. Because we're back to just over what I started at in Zone 1. And now we're starting to kind of ease into Zone 2. The body's going to start reacting. I would like to have dipped more into 2-3, but it is what it is. I didn't want to push too much. Then the heart rate would have spiked, and that would have been bad. I do think today's going to be rough if my heart rate's already so high, and I'm really not pushing. I'm going to dip into anaerobic and lactic acid real quick, which is less than ideal. Obviously, you want to avoid that if you can, but don't really have full choice over that. Under 10 minutes. Ooh. Right, like hip joint. Right here. Being very weird. like, feels like it wants to lock every time it goes to the top. Hey, Georg, how's it going? Of course, most of my time warming up will just be on this climb. Cool. Exactly what I wanted. Because I'm totally not going to be doing a lot of climbing. And then for the record, I know front cam is not working. Unfortunately. We woke up and chose violence today. I don't know why I chose violence, but it's just working fine the other day. It's probably because I left it on too long. Well, the computer. I believe it. It's also new courses. So people are likely to go ham. Just because they don't know that it's, you know, hill here or that. So, I think it's going to be rough. Like I was chatting about earlier, dealing with my heart rate being quite high. So, I think my body is telling me that I am nearing overtraining. That's good to know. I'm not expecting much today. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I am. Legitimately, the reason I'm doing the tiny races today is because every single one of them is a badge for me. So, it's a no-lose situation. As long as I finish the course, I get a badge. Like, it's a pretty big win. You don't normally get that in a race series, so it's kind of my plan is get route badges. If I do well, cool. But I definitely think I'm starting to dip in form. I think I hit a peak and I'm starting to come down and my body's like, I need some time. So I think I'm going to have a similar... Nice. I think I'm going to have a similar time as I did last time. Where I think I'm going to have a power fade. Where every race I'm going to kind of like slowly kind of dip. But we'll see. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's going to be a stellar performance today. I was sitting at 140 BPM plus in zone 1, so not good indicators. Not good indicators at all. But it's route badges, so I don't care. So we'll see. Alright. I'm gonna go run to the bathroom, and then it's race time. I'll be right back, chat.
Hello there.
Good, we're chatting about daylight savings time and how incorrect people are about why it happened. How are you, Bidar? For those who don't know, daylight savings has nothing to do with farmers. I do think people are gonna... There's more people coming back for winter, so I think these races are gonna be tougher for a bit. Why are you sick again? What happened? What are you doing? How have you done this? Have you told your buddy no?
SpongeBob, I see you.
How are you, Oren? Are you just like taking every supplement at this point? Oh. Yeah, we will see how this goes today. Oh. But we definitely have a lot of the winter crew coming in. Four new New York routes. I am not a boomer. What the heck? Wow, rude. Vidar. All right. Four new New York routes. All with route badges, so that's a win. I'll take that. I'm going with like a partial sauce layout today. Because I need the middle section for today. Ten seconds. This course is new to me. Okay, we're starting off real hot. Spicy start. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We're in race 1 of the tiny races. So, not much oxygen to talk. But thank you. Appreciate it, Brimp. Have a good one. How are you, Jerry? For those who don't know, tiny races are 4 races in the span of an hour. So, this is race 1. Hey, Pookie. They start every 15 minutes. And you have to do all 4. So picture 4 max efforts with a, 2 to 5 minute gap between. And the winter crew is back. So we've got 107 people in this race. Bunch of people not realizing they're only getting 1 power up. This is how many people are new to this, apparently. Honestly, not sure, Georg, with my tip down in form. My legs are just not recovering daily. And with a climb at the end, we'll see. To my legs, it's a climb today. Oh, God. Not a real climb my butt. I was... Over half the race was just pure red. Yeah. I know what we're gonna do. Seeing as I have a spark. So. We're gonna go do this. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said I think I'm on a downtrend. I think I hit my peak with 4 back-to-back FTP ups. So now I'm sliding, which means I should probably take this coming week easy. So we'll see. Yeah, when we started that at 3.3, and I knew we were only going to get harder as it went further, I knew it was going to be rough. Is that my probably current peak? I can sustain maybe 3.7 for that climb, but I'm not at my peak, and I didn't get a great warm-up. So I was trying to get my body to wake up. Ugh. Ooh. This is gonna hurt. I like how much warm down we got. Yeah, top camera's dead for some reason. Computer restart might fix it, but it woke up and chose violence this morning. Here. Let's do. There you go. Is that better? Have I resolved the issue? I'll try to resolve it for next stream, but it stopped working with like 30 minutes to go before race 1 when I wanted to kick on stream, and I'm like, either I troubleshoot and miss almost all my warm-up, or it's just not there today. Good. Thanks, Bullet. So yeah, today I think my body is giving me the final hints of, you're an idiot, stop doing this for a little bit. We'll see if it gets better throughout these races, but I think that's kind of the going, is I've just been ignoring it. And it's telling me I'm an idiot. But I'm still going to do them all, because they're all route badges. So, there's no loss in doing them. Any route that ends in a kicker like that, that's drawn out, usually does me in. I really prefer the kicks and the peaks and valleys of other ones. Alright. Now we'll head over here. Race 2. You have info, you do not. Reboot you then. Yeah, this has more elevation, so this will be rougher. It's longer though. One minute. I don't normally go free ride between races, but there's just enough time to do that, so. That's not how that works, easy. That's not at all how that works. See how my legs respond to race 2. 15 seconds. 101 people. Five seconds. Yeah, there's the feeling. Lack of recovery. It's so weird. I don't know why it's doing it. Like, my legs just start spinning down between races. And the finish is the same, so that's not going to help me. 9 people are gonna pop power-ups before the first arch. More people learning. Two. 3. 4. 5. How unfortunate. This is not going to be much recovered for the next race. We've gone for 5 minutes. We're not halfway done. We've barely done any climbing. Oh boy. If only, Brent. If only. I still have 2 races to go. How about 2 more races? Oops. Oops. Yeah. Ugh. 2 more. Yeah, but I'm not pacing for anything at that point. So that's the one good thing about that. Once I hit the final race, it's over. Those hurt. Yeah, I don't like these climbs in New York. They're almost too shallow. I need it to be punchier. See, in the Central Park area, I usually do well. I already booked my spot. I have a trick that allows me to stay front row. Ugh. I'm fine. I have mastered the skill of being front row. I think I have over 600 races on Zwift. Last I checked. I don't know how I got to 600. Probably a lot of them are tiny races. But this way I actually feel the movement. It keeps me motivated to keep spinning. But here, I'll show you. Should be pretty close to front row. Yep, front row. For tiny races, I learned this one a long time ago. It helps. That way you can still cool down and other stuff. Shockingly, it's a trick that so few people pick up on. I don't hide it though, which is funny. I'm very open about it. But anyways, I didn't ask. How was your stream? Sorry, I was dying when you raided. Which this one seems like it's going to be a hard one too, so. It was fine. Fine is a banned word here. Zone 2... Okay, the Zone 2 was depressing. Does anybody in our community understand why Fine is banned? Do you remember? Oh yeah, no, they are broken. 100% broken. 2 seconds. If you've seen the Italian Job, you understand. That's where it comes from. Oh goody, Zwift doesn't, or sauce isn't working. Remake. I don't know if it's in the original. I know it doesn't have virtual shifting, shush. So, the reason I tell people to pick a different word when they use fine is freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Not allowed. I hope it gets better. Georg. Oh, that's rough. I get that. Fine stacks. No, you're not allowed to use fine. Fine's bad. Okay. So, you're getting there. That's good at least. I have 100% been there. 100%. Took me years to get back into it. You'll get there. Just don't tell yourself what you have to do. Get on the bike and let your body tell you what needs to happen. That's what did it for me. That's why I race so much. Get a treadmill, hook it up to Zwift. There you go. Oh my God. Is this why you're sick? Oh no, sorry, that was speed reading. No, never mind. Ah, laziness is such a factor in depression. It's rough. It's a spiral that is very difficult to get out of. So I get that. Well, it depends on if you're sitting after doing something. So when you used to go out, chill at a cafe, just be around people. I mean, that's a win. Well, it's also race 3 of the Tinies, and the final race is 10K. I'm also tired, unfortunately. Are you just secretly bath salts in disguise? I won't tell him. There goes people. True. Go, people, go. People's gonna get it. Nicely done. All right. Now, one last spin down, and we go into the final race. Yeah, definitely hitting a dip in fitness. That's definitely where I feel like I am. I've got no staying power. Recovery and staying power. And I hope for the best for you, Georg and Brent. Hopefully everything gets better. No, I need a wind down week. I had 4 FTP bumps in 3 weeks. So I think I hit the peak, and I'm now in the valley where my body is asking for a bit of rebuild time to kind of take in everything that it's gained. Because I gained almost 20 watts on my FTP very quickly. So my body's begging me to quit for a bit. Well, I was coming back from being sick, so it was a rebuild after sickness. So I spent a while, month and a half rebuilding, and now it's asking for a little bit of downtime because I race a lot. Oh yeah, no, I'm very happy. This is second or third highest my FTP has been since I joined Zwift 6 years ago. So I'm very, very happy to kind of be seeing progress again. But, you know, back to the whole thing of falling out of love with cycling. That's why I don't do structured training anymore. Because when I fell out of love with cycling, it's because I was racing when I was in college, and I was riding 4 to 5 days a week for, you know, 3+ hours, racing on the weekends. Had to stop racing in my senior year of college because I needed to focus on college and, you know, transition. And then it was like, well, why am I training now if I'm not going to race? And then after I stopped training, it's like, well, why am I riding so much if I'm not racing? And it was just a spiral. And I realized that I fell out of love with feeling like I need to structure things. So now I'm just going to do whatever feels like it's the most fun for the day. If I have gains, great. But I'm just enjoying things, which after falling out of love with cycling for like 5 or 6 years, it's kind of nice. So I'm very much I'm just going to enjoy whatever happens. If my body wants just its own 1-2 day, cool. If it wants to happen to do the workout of the week, whatever. That's exactly what I do. I mean, no, it absolutely doesn't. I'm at 9 races in 8 days, technically. Because I did tiny races last Saturday, tiny races today, and a race on Wednesday. So, quite a bit of racing. I'm just trying to slowly up my time on the bike too. But in doing so, I've got to make sure that I keep an eye on the fatigue so I don't push too much through everything and either injure myself, burn myself out. Yeah, exactly. Structured training is my kryptonite. You probably could. I could use to lose some weight and my FTP would go up. But yeah, structured training is my kryptonite. That will absolutely make me fall out of love with cycling, which is why I don't do it, and that's why I'm fine with where I am. Am I an amazing racer? No. Do I care? No. It's just fun. As long as I'm having fun, that's really what I care about. Is I just want to have fun. I watch what Barney does to be world class, and no. I don't want that. I believe it, Georg. I'm at like 2829 or something. But most of my score and stuff just comes from tactics. Which, if I'm not in a great day, tactics don't matter. Appreciate it, Brim. Hopefully everything gets better for you. Take care. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. This one is just going to be a hold on. I'm going to reboot sauce while we start. There we go. Okay, this one's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's tough. But you'll get back there. You know how strong you've been, you know how you can get there. Just take your time and don't fall out of love. Yeah. Feels like what I'm stuck at. I don't like Prospect Park. I'm not a huge fan of this course. Everybody's getting tired. I'm not excluded from that, for the record. Dang. I would like to lose 5 to 10. I like eating too much. So I'll never lose as much as when I was racing. 'Cause I don't have the time and desire to ride as much as I did then. That's kind of where I'm at now. Is I ride to eat and eat to ride. Here we go. Let's climb again. I don't like that we've basically done this 3 times. 4 times, rather. I'm fading. Legs are done. Now these kickers are not my style. Not surprised people suffering a bit at the back after his attack last time. Now we're in a stalemate. Uh-huh. I'll be very happy with that. How's it going, Georg? This is very weird. See, if Natalia's willing to just keep doing 3-0, I see no reason to help. We've got somebody closing at 6 seconds that I'll keep an eye on. But I think they're just going to be a little bit too late. Now they're gonna get here. Whew. Oh, that was a rough set of tiny races for sure. Happy to have those done. Whew. Ugh. Happy to at least have the badges for everything, though. I'll take it. Ugh. Ugh. Happy to have those done, though. That was a little bit more brutal than I thought it was going to be. I'm content. I finish like mid-50s every time. So, 50% almost every race. So, it is what it is. It could be much worse. But I think it definitely confirms I need a little downtime. Some time where I'm not racing. Ugh. But thank you everybody who stuck around. I will hopefully eventually get back to upwards fitness again. But it's also going to be a bit of the winter cruise coming back, so we got to get everybody settled back in. Get everybody, you know, not as excitable to be indoors again. Because 111 people is a lot, so it's a lot of people to try to beat. And it's always tough when it's the same hill over and over and over and over. Especially if you didn't do amazing the first time. It just kind of subconsciously is like, here we go again. And then when you don't do great the second time, you do it a third time, you're like, ugh. So it just kind of eats away at you, and it's really like, it's mentally tiring. Okay, that's all it does. Cool. But we'll get back to things. But it is also the build of getting used to racing tiny races again too, because they are a very different breed of racing. And a lot of my races have been 20 to 30 minute efforts, so kind of recoaching my body into racing 5 to 10 minutes and then a gap in 5 to 10 minutes.
Oops.
I love having like a semi-rival in Zwift. It's fun. People and I have been racing against each other for like 2 years. song in my ears. Alright, just wind down until this is over. Spin out the legs a little bit. Hey, Shep. You came in right near the end. How you doing? You missed all 4 races, yes. You just get to hear the warm down ramblings. Good thing is, I'll check before I sign off. I think I got a lot of the routes done. Oh, that's nice. It's got to be a fun change. Eh. My legs are... Like, it's not the same level of toasty. It's just... Like, they've definitely are adapting a little bit, but the recovery's still got a little ways to do. A little ways to go. Oh, let's go check how many routes I still have to do. It's gonna be close. Routes, New York. Route completion. So I have 5 left, and I think 2 of them are next week's routes. So I don't have 3. And then Big Apple Hunt. Oh, of course. Go figure. All of the ones on this are not ones... Go figure. I haven't done any of those. That's annoying. Oh well. Let's see. All right. I'm going to go ahead and head off. I'm going to go ahead and send you on a raid for anybody that's interested in sticking around. But I am done. I am the tired. Whew. Happy though. Like I'm not upset with anything. I'm content. I'm not a magician and I can't make form come back, so we'll go with that. But thank you all for joining. Stick around for the raid if you're interested. And I will catch you possibly Monday. I don't know. I will try to keep you updated on what the plan is. But we'll see what happens. So stick around for the raid if you're interested, and I will see you next time.